everybody, it's Mike Young, lifestyle nutritionist with aPlantBasedDiet.org. Welcome to chapter number 128 of my book, Live to 150. This one is kind of a disclaimer about my physical appearance because I find it very interesting that people in the wellness and longevity spaces don't talk about this. At least I've never seen anybody talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it because this has got to be real, and you have to know who is giving you this information and is their appearance actually real. So you basically, what you see is what you get with me. I haven't done anything to change my appearance other than getting a haircut and shaving. Okay, that's basically about it. I don't do any cosmetic altering. In fact, I have in my own mind pretty bad taste in clothes. I need my wife or somebody else to help me pick clothes out. Okay, that's how little I tend to care about my appearance. So anything you see or you might think is better about the way I look has absolutely nothing to do with me paying much attention to it. I would give the credit to this kind of lifestyle that I am talking to you about. All right, because it seems like appearance, personal appearance is very important to people. And like if I looked like I was 95 and I was about to die any day, so I'm 52 right now, you probably would not care about one single word I had to say. And like I said, a lot of people in this space, they don't talk about if they've done anything to their appearance. Now, I've got this list of notes here. I want to run through this. I want to make sure I address the bigger items that I think that you want to hear about, because these are things that I'd say probably a lot of people do modify their appearance in these ways. Now let's talk about it. Let's see. My hair. Okay, this is I do have some hair loss on the top of my head, but this is my actual real hair. I haven't colored my hair. Now, when some people say it's my real hair, they might actually have hair removed from other parts of their body and sewn in there. That's what a lot of people do. It's a common procedure today. I think Elon Musk is somebody that does that. I know others have done it as well. If you look at some of their past pictures, you can see how they had not much hair on top. And all of a sudden, they got all this hair. It could be their own hair. And they're not going to lie to you if they say, is that your own hair? Yeah, it's my own hair. But you've had a cosmetic procedure. I haven't had any cosmetic procedures to alter the color of my hair. I don't dye my hair. I haven't had any implanted. I haven't used any growth, anythings or whatever, other than the food that I'm eating. Okay. So make sure that that is clear and I get that out there. No, like Botox is a very common thing. I don't use any of that on my skin or have it injected. I never have at all. So that's a common thing. I know it's very, very common. I see all these pictures on social media saying, oh, it looks like you never aged. And of course, that's probably because they're getting cosmetic procedures on a regular basis. I do not do that, and I have never done that. So I just want to throw that out there. I don't use any creams or moisturizers either. No creams, no moisturizers, just something, I had a chapter on body wash and moisturizer, I think, and you can go back and watch that chapter. You'll learn more about that. Of course, I don't use any makeup because I'm a guy, but some guys do. I mean, they're not going to tell you this, but if it makes them look better, and if you're in the wellness space, you want to look better, right? You're going to do these things. And this should be a disclaimer on all the material that people in the wellness space put out there, in my opinion. Cosmetic procedures, makeup of any kind, anything to color something, anything to highlight something, even if it's a tattoo. A lot of times it's permanent makeup. Well, maybe they'll say, oh, I don't use makeup because they had their face tattooed or something. You don't notice that right away, but that's just the extent that people will go and kind of not talk about what actually happened or what's actually going on. That's why another reason why I have to have this chapter, so you guys know. I don't use any kind of contact lenses to correct the vision or anything, and I don't use any colored contacts. A lot of times people will use colored contacts. They'll say, oh, look at my eyes, they're so great. Well, if you got colored contacts in and you're altering your appearance, it's kind of like wearing makeup or painting your face or tattooing yourself or using some hair color or something like that. So I just want to throw that out there that I don't do any of that stuff. And I think that's about it. I think I covered everything. If there is something else that you guys want to know about my appearance, if I do or don't do anything, and the answer is almost certainly going to be no, I don't do it, or never have done it, or haven't had any procedure in regards to that part of my body, just let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've had things done and if you did in the past. I know like a lot of people, especially women who've had like, well, they've had Botox for sure, color their hair all the time, use makeup. That's why I say chemical warfare on women. Breast implants is another one, cause all kinds of health issues. Let me know about that in the comments if you don't mind sharing. But this is a big deal. Nobody should feel like they have to do all these things. And you definitely don't want to have to suffer negative consequences from those things. It's kind of like the whole purpose behind this book is telling you, hey, you don't have to suffer. You can actually have a better life by following this lifestyle, by following this, which is mostly the food, but it extends into other areas like this. You don't want to have to do this stuff either. I think it's, I just did a video on more like consciousness and awakening and mindfulness. This is more of a concept that goes along with that. Like, because so much of what society says is that you have to do this, you have to look this way. And I don't know, maybe some of that is true, but maybe some of that you get from living the proper lifestyle to begin with. That's kind of what I wanted to throw out there and let you guys know about. And that's all about me. I think I got everything. And like I said, I will read your comments. I'll respond to any questions you have. So please like the video too. If you like this whole concept, or if you don't like this concept, just don't dislike the video. Just let me know in the comments, because I'm just giving you my opinion here because it's my book. And I don't necessarily think that you're going to agree with it, but I'd like to hear what your views on this. So let me know down below in the comments. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you hear about the next chapter. We'll see you in the next chapter. Bye-bye.